wildest, most exciting form of motorsports. Side-by-side racing in open wheels, which are lethal if not properly controlled. 2,600 pounds of rolling, powered by engines that produce 700 horsepower. Motor racing is a team sport. There's dedication, commitment, finances, and risk beyond any other sport. Tonight you will view the product of hundreds of hours and thousands of dollars on the part of each team as they send their drivers to the track in search of victory. Now, as our dirt track gladiators prepare for our first event of the evening, please stand as we pay tribute to the greatest nation in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Up on pole position and hailing from Canada.
Him cleanly. Was not a clean pass. Was just the two of them out there. No doubt this will be debated in the clubhouse to the wee hours of the morning. Yasensak out here. This is his first feature of 1984 for Jeff Yasensak.
Bobby Wilkins on the inside. Whoa!
Straightaway, Bubba Tanner on the inside. Smoke coming out of the 170. Craig Miller. More smoke out of the 37. What the smoke does he be? Bubba Tanner on the inside. Bubba Tanner hanging in there with that 23B. Down the back straightaway they go. Don Cornwell coming up through with the 14. Turns 1 and 2. Jimmy Jeanette wide that time up in the second turn. Very close to the wall coming out of turn 2. We got a race back here in third spot with Bubba Tanner and Norm Sheehy. Both of them dicing it up through turns 3 and 4. 113. Way off the pace, pulling off the racing surface. Sheehy on the inside. Up into turn number 1. On the outside now with the 900. Jimmy Jeanette pulling in with a 15. Our current leader is Highligh with the 37. Apparent problems with the engine on the 15. Coming down, it's time for halfway. Halfway on the leader, Highligh. Bill Highligh with the 37. Up through turns 1 and 2. Here comes Tanner and Jeanette. Tanner on the inside. Jeanette on the outside. Up next to the wall, they're moving in on the leader. Up through turn 3 now. More smoke coming out of Hollerich's car. Hollerick up against the wall. Almost tipping that car over, bringing it out to a stop up in turn 4, bringing out the... Coming down off the fourth turn, picking up the pace this time, looking at the green flag. Here we go. Tanner on top, on the outside with the 900 Sheehy. Here comes the 170 up through, and the 14 up Cornwell. Race right out on top. Tanner and Sheehy, 1 and 2. Craig Miller running third. Coming out of that second turn, Tanner pulling out about a 3-car length lead as they get down the back straightaway. Coming down, 4 and 2 to go. Still. Bubba Tanner on top. Sheehy right on his bumper going into turn 1, coming out of turn 2. The 23 pulls out a car length lead. Sheehy diving into that second turn right up on the bumper again of the leader, Tanner. Third place is Cornwell. Here comes Ouimet. Ouimet's in fourth spot and moving. White flag is out one more time around the park. Oh, Sheehy up against the wall in turn 1. Really trying hard. These guys are diving into that first turn very hard. Tanner now with a substantial lead going into turn number 3. And here comes Sheehy. Sheehy's trying harder than ever now. Coming out of that fourth turn, looking for the completion of event number 1. 35, triple wide coming up into that fourth turn. Tanner on top. On the move with the 172. Out of turn number 2. Rich Sandro on top. Second is Bob Passini, and here comes Palmer. Palmer running fourth. Davis, Randy Davis running fifth. The 99, we got a flip. We got a flip up in turn number 4. Green flag is out. Saddlemeyer with the lead going into turn number 1. Big number 39. These are all small blocks. On the outside with the 327. Steve Winkler. Underneath the Pfeiffer sign, we've got a problem. And Russell Blake coming in for that first one. Blake takes the lead, and underneath comes number 14, Rick Wright. Rick Wright in second place. And look at that 14 go. He's stretching out to daylight. Blake in second place. Marshall is done 98 at third. Coming down for halfway. Silky Narzinski coming out. The winner. 75, Gary Silky. We have to congratulate Gary Silky for his win this evening. Gary Silky started in the... And Russell Blake coming in for that first one. Blake takes the lead, and underneath comes number 14, Rick Wright. Right in number 14. Russell Blake in second place. And look at that 14 go. He's stretching out to daylight. Blake in second place. Marshall is done 98 at third. Number 5 spot. Look at this. Whoa! A tremendous crash here at the finish.
Is it right over again?
Gary Waters with the lead. Tremont having problems. Dropping 2 spots that time coming down the front straightaway. Right up in turn number 2 into 17 of Kolinsky. Down the back straightaway with 2 to go. 2 to go. On your leader, Gary Waters. Kolinsky running second. Corrales third. Kolinsky won that time with a 17. Down the back straightaway. Pulling a substantial lead now with the 3 junior is Waters. Out of turn number 4. Gary Waters. White flag is out one more time around the park. Second spot is Kolinsky. Third spot is Corrales. Out running. L&R Speed Chops down here to give Gary Waters, the young man from Lebanon, New York, his trophies. A beautiful drive in the Troyer Mud Bus 3 Junior. Holding down second place unofficially with the 17 is Randy Galinsky. Third spot with the 57 is Tommy Corellis. Fourth spot with the 473 is Les Alberti. Fifth spot with the 32B is Chris Barger. Sixth with the 77J is Johnny Flack. Here we go. Gary Silke out on top with the 75. Don Cornwell running second. Lou Cardella third. Ray Palmer with the 257 running fourth. Out of turn number 4. These are the top-notch drivers in the straight division. Gary Silke, Cornwell right there. Silke bobbling up in turn number 2. Cornwell on the outside, taking over that number 1 spot. Door handle to door handle going into turn number 3. Cornwell on the outside, out braking Silke. Silke going into number 2 spot. John Purdy up in the tussle out on top. Here comes Burns. Eddie Burns up there with a 116. Steve Dyer also in the hunt, running back there in 5th spot. He's looking for someone to make a mistake. Bubba Tanner. Didn't even see him. He started way back. He's a factor. Caution flag. 4th turn incident. Eddie Burns and Dyer out dragging the rest of the field up into that 1st turn. Bubba Tanner up in the 3rd spot. Bobbling is Don Cornwell real close to the fence. Purdy up in the 5th spot. Purdy on the outside, taking over Cornwell. Coming around for lap number 4. 10-lap event. Bubba Tanner on the inside with that 23B. Dyer bobbling a bit up in turn 2. Eddie Burns on top with a 116. Coming down for halfway on the leader. Eddie Burns, Steve Dyer, and Bubba Tanner. John Purdy running for a spot. Dyer wide that time, sending a rooster tail up over the fence. Bubba Tanner on the inside, door handle to door handle with the leader. Down the back straightaway they run. Tanner up on the bumper of Dyer. Tanner low. Dyer is wide this time. Well, we've got the 85 of Steve Dyer up on the 4th turn.
He must be one of those guys that says, here's a $5 bill, I'll take 5 of those. Here we go, feature race. Down here with pace car pushed out of the way. Coming down for a 20 lap in this 320 feature. Here we go. Wrigley up on top Van Steenberg in second place. Down on the inside is Tommy Harmon. The Peanut Special looking for a way around. Claude Hart in fifth place on the outside. Nice first lap as we come around that third and fourth turn, and Claude Hart goes into third place. Ridley on top. Van Steenberg in second place. Claude Hart is third. Tommy Harmon is fourth place. And here comes Yasensak. That Robbins 8 Blue number 11 Jeff Yasensak goes fifth place into fourth place. We're on the fourth turn now as we pick up the starter. Checkered flag, it'll come down on the 272. And Claude Hart. Flyhopper night. Claude Hart. Second place, Jeff Yasensak in the 11. Third place, the red 91 of George Marcus. Fourth place, Mr. Excitement in the 273, Hector Stratton. Fifth place in the 34, Gary Reynolds. Sixth place, Steve Mapes, number 86, cars known as Perhaps. And seventh place is Jim Royce's number 9. These positions are unofficial until they've been tabulated by the head scoring team. Unofficial until they've been tabulated by the scoring team.
Let's get a big round. A lot of tough luck here.
How about a hand for the guy that came back from last year? Here he is. He's out. Claude Hart in the Peanut Special.
Careful, folks to the left. Oh, trouble starting. A real off. Danny Watson. Danny Watson coming down the front straightaway, tangling with the 44 of Cozy. And that wheel is still going around over in the second turn. So we've got the 44 up here of Cozy and the number 10 of Watson. That is Watson's wheel going down the back straightaway. Back in fourth spot, we have the 61. This is Billy Powell.
Not one of
Stop down and talk to him. Ask Bud. Say hello to Bud and find out what he can tell you, what he can do for your car. Here we go. Rookie division. 2 laps down. Down the back straightaway. The 71 moving into that number 1 spot. Anderson on top with the 71. There's a penalty coming up. 2 spots on the number 58. Rookie division. Row there now. I think that's the first we've seen that. Yes, they're talking about this new class. Of course, they've got a bit wider tires on the trucks, and of course, they're not quite equal to the other ones. Down the front straightaway, we've got a green flag. Down the back straightaway, Aaron Anderson on top. Bob Organ running second with the pick-em-up truck. Halfway on the leader, Aaron Anderson. Stretching out a nice lead now. Aaron Anderson on top. Bob Organ running second. Running third now, off that fourth turn. We have the 100 of Jack Purtell and the 58 moving up. This is Wayne Taylor. Check that, Mike Haynes. Mike Haynes up in the third spot. First three cars stretching it out. I'm sorry, first two cars in a truck stretching it out. Coming down for 2 to go. Bob Organ on the inside with the 169. He's trying to make an attack now on that number one man. Aaron Anderson out on top. Organ running second. White flag out. One more time around the park. Aaron Anderson with the lead coming out of that second turn. The truck is fishtailing a bit, the 169. Flag is out. Got some cars up here playing demo derby just before the start-finish line.
Harry, you got the sheet?
All right, here's the winner of the rookie division, Aaron Anderson. Bob Organ getting a trophy with the 169. Here's the Kubota tractor, a sponsor supplied by Capital Tractor of Copake, New York. And the salt spreader, as you see, these being put on before the...
Once again, Bobby Farrell. Now it's Mark Kinser moving into that number 2 spot. Racing third. Kinser on that second spot. Back into the number 3 spot. Down the back. Look out! Eddie Lynch. Backstretch. Eddie Lynch Jr. going over hard in the backstretch area. Red lights coming out. Eddie Lynch Jr. is out of the car.
Look, let's analyze what's going to happen. If that inside row bobbles at all, like they do sometimes, that outside row with Maynard Ferret running right there, right on Kenny's bumper, we could see that whole outside row going. But they'll be picking up the speed through turn 3 and 4. Keep an eye on them, ladies and gentlemen. Johnny Hewitt with the hammer down coming off that fourth turn. We got trouble. Nassau, New York, is Buddy Palmer. Buddy Palmer, sponsored by the Roundup Restaurant off of B1. Check that, B3 off the Berkshire Spur. Coming out for Pfeiffer's Night here at Lebanon Valley Speedway.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, our current High Point man and the last year's High Point man, Kenny Tremont Jr., coming down to take the second feature win for the 1983 season. Second position going to the 14 of Rick Wright. Third spot going to the 52 of Mark Fleury. Fourth position to the Texas T of Eddie Marshall. Fifth spot with the 77 is John Flack. Sixth position with the number win, and 10th unofficially is the number 24 of Johnny Hewitt. Getting out of his automobile with a very happy and jubilant crew is Kenny Tremont Jr. Let's give him a round of applause. Pabst Blue Ribbon Night here at Lebanon Valley Speedway.
Mark, I think tonight pretty much cinches it. You realize it cannot and will not be official until the end of the season, but Kenny Tremont has got such a lead over the second place and third place man. I don't see how he can possibly lose it at this point. In other words, unofficially, I'm saying that Kenny Tremont's going to end up as High Point champion for the second year in a row.
Pace car, the Yankee Dodge is in, up off of turn number 4 as we get ready to go back to green flag racing. Mike Malloy knows it's now or never for that number 88. Off that number 4 corner they come. Green flag is out, we're underway. Mike Malloy steps down. He's the leader into turn 1 the first time. The field is challenging right behind him. Watson's got that number 10 running just a little better this time, although he bounces it off that backstretch wall, gets it straightened away down the long back chute on the front end. Mike Malloy sets the pace. Mike Van Dusen down along the low side second. Rod Fifield holds the number 3 spot. Fifield charging up on the outside to take the number 2 spot. Up into turn number 1. Mike Van Dusen down low. He's got second. Fifield back to third. Charlie Lewis races in the number 4 spot. Lou Lazaro is 5th. Danny Watson 6th. Down to turn 3. It's all the 88 of Mike Malloy's. He shows him the way to go home this time off turn 4. Malloy charging down this front straightaway. No problems at all for Mike Malloy. Mike Van Dusen, Rod Fifield, and Charlie Lewis round out the top 4. Lou Lazaro takes over a qualifying spot. Lazaro moves into the number 4 spot. Fifield between him and the front runners, and 5th spot is Danny Watson. Charlie Lewis is back to 6th. On the number 1 spot, Mike Malloy. Here comes Van Dusen up the challenge. Mike Van Dusen on the move with the 56. After Mike Malloy as they go to turn number 1. Rod Fifield's got 3rd. 4th spot on the inside is Lou Lazaro. Outside of him is Danny Watson. Watson taking the high groove. Danny Watson charging with that. Under the wall goes Danny Watson. Watson in the wall in the backstretch. And we've got a bumper bouncing down that back straightaway. And up against the outside wall. Watson making, and it sucked him in, and he took the front end off that number 10.
And off the 4th turn. Here we go. Tom Nosetree on the Poro. Flipping back now to 3rd spot. 3 wide coming out of turn 2. 10 to row on the inside. Burns moving up. Mike Matson in the 012. Also on the charge. Bill Miller with the lead, first lap. Up through turns 1 and 2. Mike Matson with the lead. Down the back straightaway. Kenny Burns in second spot, the 165 running third. 2 wide, 3 wide up in turn number 3. Could be troubles. Coming down for lap number 2, Mike Matson with the lead. Burns running second and closing. Number 30. That's Don Cornwell in the 012. The 012, Don Cornwell from West Lebanon. Cornwell across the finish line first with Burns running second. Brian Gerain moving up with the 16. Gerain free from the pack now, running fifth, and will be charging up through, I think. Dyer coming up with the 85. Halfway on the leader. Don Cornwell with the 6. Moving up, he's now third. Is the 10. Rollover up on the first turn. R.J. Butterfield up on his roof up there. 2 is Chris Barger. 8th row. We've got the 19 off the 4th turn. We're looking at the starter stand. Race crews for the winners of each of these events. Off the 4th turn with the hammer down. Mike Dolan on top. Running in second is Henderson. Running up in the 3rd spot with the 98 is Eddie Marshall. Corellas up into 4th now on the inside groove. Casey coming through. Down the front straightaway. Tommy Corellas is on the move. Mike Dolan on top. Casey running second. Johnny Black up there in the 3rd spot. Casey on top with the 57. High, wide, and handsome. Casey with the lead in lap number 2. Out of that second first turn. The 51 of Iflin's up in there, Wayne Iflin. Also the 00 up in there, this is Blink Pettit. Now. Buddy Palmer right in there for third place, just looking for a chance, hoping for an opening, hoping there'll be a mistake. Down to the starter now with two to go. Moving in on Alberti now. Corellis has a little more daylight than usual. Alberti's trying to come inside. The white flag will come down this time. White flag last time around. Alberti's going to take one more try. Alberti comes down inside this time. Corellis hanging in out there, and Tommy's going to bring it in. Alberti in second place. Fifth feature win for 1984. And it actually ties Kenny Tremont for the number of feature wins. Kenny's got 5, Tommy's got 5 to tire. Second place goes to Lovable Les Alberti in the 473. Third place, and a nice job by the 32 of Buddy Palmer. Tommy's out of the car. There he is, Tommy Corellis. Say one thing, I don't think there's anybody here at the Valley that doesn't know who Tommy Corellis is. Love him or hate him, there he is. Third place, Buddy Palmer in the 32 did a nice job. 26th 1 week from now. And there'll be an extra 50 cents at the front gate. It's a big 5 for 1. $6 will be general admission. Here we go. Mike Hayes on top with the 58. Butch Miller in second place, and here comes Russell Blake Jr. with the 147. That's painted just like his father's car, who running the modified division. Very handsome automobile. Hayes still on top. Blake moving in now. Bob Fassini moving in with the 728. He's running third spot now. Russell Blake Jr. moving in. He's doing a very nice job. Keep an eye on that second place car. We've got a race forming here on this front straightaway. On top is Hayes. Moving in now with that Barracuda is Russell Blake Jr. Going on the low groove, coming out of turn number 2. Oh, they've just tapped one another. Hayes going all the way around, head on. 2 cars.
To the inside. Richie Burgess, car number 477 on the hammer. Down they come, and the green light is on, and they're up the racing speeds. And it's Burgess up on the outside, grabbing up the early lead. Dougie Hall Hoffman rides right there in the number 2 spot. Rolls the stage down to the number 3 position. Right, Ricky Jr. runs in position number 4. Moving down into that tricky number 3 corner. They all freight train down in between turns number 3 and 4. Up the corner and down the front straightaway, completing that first lap. It's Burgess. Still up there in front. Back there third, Larry Brosma, looking for some early racing room. Dougie Hoffman rides back into that number 2 position. Bobby Green in the green machine, number 69, holding on to the number 5 position. Johnny Dahm running 6. Jeff Hetzler riding in the number 7 position. Ray Underwood running 8. 100 grueling laps to be completed here on the Speedway in these 320 small block modifieds. Know that it pays an awful lot of money up on the top. $4,000 going to the winner plus the lap money, and right now Richie Burgess has picked him up some lap money already. 3 laps are in. Richie is running from the top of the green. Dougie Hoffman riding back there in that number 2 spot. Hoffman trying to close in. Hoffman now making a bid for that lead. Hoffman cranks it down on the inside lane over there between turns number 1 and 2.
To go. Let's see if we're going to get a start this time. Matt Higgins looking him over on this 4th turn. Green flag is in the ready end right there. Here we go. Wreckenby down here with Thomas Mink. Russell Blake's going to have to pick a way through. 3 cars together here. Is it going to make it easy? Blake on the outside. Oswald fishtailing through that 4th turn. And Blake brings it through. 3 to go. 3 to go. Rocking in 5th place. Blake picked the right way around once again. 2 to go, 2 to go, 2 to go. Right flag will come down on Russell Blake. How about it? Russell Blake's going to take the right flag. Rick Wright is 2nd place. Corellis is 3rd. And Blake brings it in. Blake, and one more time, there he is. Russ Blake with his first feature win here at Lebanon Valley. And down on the starting line is his pretty wife, Mary. She's down there. She must have gone through every one of those turns with him. Russell and Mary Blake. Russell's middle name, how about it? I come up with Russell's middle name. It's Wiley. Russell Riley Blake from Pittsfield. Here we go. Easy, Tommy Corellis on top. Tremont on the inside. Wheel-to-wheel action up in turn 2. Down the back straightaway. Les Alberti becoming a factor now on the inside. We got a car up on the wall. Kenny went wide. Kenny went wide and got 2 wheels up on the fence.
Uncle Art is retiring this year from Lebanon Valley, and today is his last event at Lebanon Valley as the head announcer. He will be taking taking his pretty bride, Marion, on vacation and trips that they have planned for years. But at Lebanon Valley, the show will continue. We must all realize that Uncle Art has contributed to the show that we see here today and the shows that we will see in the future because of his years of dedication. Ladies and gentlemen, could we give Uncle Art a round of applause in recognition for his many, many years of service to auto racing and his good fortune? Follow them in the future. All right, we've got the officials coming over to shake hands with Uncle Art right now. And as the gentlemen from our race cars get themselves strapped in, we will proceed with our main event for this evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are about to witness short track stock car racing on dirt, the wildest, most exciting form of motorsports.